Dave Chappelle did say something crazy. If he did say it, Dave Chappelle said that they have more free speech in Saudi Arabia than they do here.
Oh, give me a fucking
Yeah.
break.
Yeah. If he did indeed say that.
Okay.
The context was, I think, that he was able to talk about the Middle East easier there.
Okay, that's probably about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let them go over there and start talking about Allah. See,
Yeah,
free speech with that.
exactly.
Yeah, you want some free speech? I dare your ass to say something about Allah over there and see how free that shit is. Your ass will be paying in a second. They will stone your ass on stage.
They would just murder him.
Yeah.
Just assassinate him right there on stage in front of everybody.
Yeah, they'll behead your ass on stage. That'll be the last joke you ever tell.
Yeah, the theater has a place for the sniper, like, built in.
There ain't gonna be no sniper. Hell,
No. They wanted to be public.
Yeah.
A spectacle.
Shit, you talk about people throwing tomatoes. They got rocks over there waiting to just stone his ass to death. Man, what is going on? Dave Chappelle, with all this exaggeration, Dave Chappelle has been rewarded handsomely, beautifully in his career. Mm-hmm. This man has earned so many awards. This man has been given a pass on saying some outrageous things, in my humble opinion, and still just find reasons to get on stage and not even do comedy sometimes, but just complain.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He had a career of just saying these things, these edgy things, and everybody's still loving him for it. And then we talked about trans people. They pushed back. And he never had pushback before.
Exactly.
And suddenly he didn't know how to handle it.
That man did you notice after they pushed back on the trans stuff, he did some shows where he was not doing comedy. He was just complaining.
They
tried to cancel me. So, you still here.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing a show right now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
On Netflix.
And I love Dave Chappelle. Don't get me wrong, man. I think Dave Chappelle is amazing. But goddamn, man, stop exaggerating shit. All right? There's a reason why people love you, because you're funny. Be funny. Stop getting up there and complaining about shit.
Well, also he seems to, I don't know, not take into account that he's a multimillionaire and the rest of us aren't.
And we'll brag about that shit. On Saturday Night Live, he was talking about, it took me about 10 minutes to walk up my driveway back to my house. Oh, you find that crazy. You're thinking about your house. No, I'm talking about my house. Because it's big, you get it. I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. We get it. You're rich. God damn it.
Yeah, you don't have the same perspective as everybody else.
Some comedians lean into that where they shame people because they're wealthy. It's very weird.
Well, what's weirder is when they're wealthy, but they act like they're still poor.
Yeah. I love Dave. Look, whenever he's on Saturday Night Live, he is hilarious. It's probably been maybe one time I thought, that was lacking maybe a little bit, just again in my opinion. But there's, whenever he's on Saturday Night Live, he's amazing. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm nostalgic for a certain Dave Chappelle, and I said this before, because now you got jazz lounge smoking Dave Chappelle, who gets out there and is real cool, and he takes his time and talks like this, and I like that. He's real cool. But I miss crack Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yes.
When he was skinny and talked like this, man.
Yeah.
And just made noise. I
miss that Dave Chappelle too.
Yeah, I miss skinny crack Chappelle.
Yeah.
Not swole lounge Chappelle,
Chappelle, take my time, smoke my cigarettes in a non-smoking area. Think of the joke while you're waiting here. I'll think of it.
Yeah, man. It's funny. I love how they pull back, because if you really want to know, because some of y'all too young for this, the analogy I make for Dave Chappelle is Jerry Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
I think so.
Okay, so
I know who Jerry Lewis is.
Okay, so let me show you Jerry Lewis when he was with Dean Martin. Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin. So this Jerry Lewis right here. He was skinny and he talked like this. That's where everybody gets there. I need the flavor, he used to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he left Dean Martin, he became cool Jerry Lewis, There he is, with the Nutty Professor. He had that Buddy Love personality.
Yeah.
he did exactly what Dave Chappelle did. He went from making noises and yeah to being cool and smoking cigarettes. You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sticking his hair back. and
Well,
that.
especially when he would do the telethons.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially during the telethons. No, he was.
He'd get all serious and maudlin, and you're like, all right.
Yeah, we got Cool Lounge Dave today, just like back in the day you had Cool Lounge Jerry Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, I miss Crack Chappelle.
Yeah, I used to watch his one special where he would talk about the homeless guy holding the bus hostage. One of my favorite bits he
Talking
ever
about
did.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle.
yeah.
He had a bit where like this homeless guy started jerking off, holding the bus hostage, walking around going,
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm not. Listen, they both have they both have pros and cons, but there's more pros with Crack Chappelle than I think older Chappelle. But I love Dave Chappelle today. I love how cool he is now. I really do. But
he was never the same after the Chappelle show got canceled. That was like the turning point, I think.
yeah, and I actually admire him for leaving the Dave Chappelle show. He turned down $50 million because he thought that people were not getting what he was doing, and I get that.
And they were not.
No, they weren't.
They were not. No, he was trying to make a message. I even had a friend. He had a friend of mine because he was making. His whole thing. He was trying to. His jokes were very racial, and that was the idea. That was on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a friend of mine, close friend of mine. He's like, I love Dave Chappelle, but why does he always have to tell those race jokes? I'm like, I was like, yeah, you're white. Yeah.
It's the same shit when white people ask you, why are you making this about race, Corey?
Yeah, boy, I get that a lot. Believe me. So I understand why Dave Chappelle turned down $50 million because people get on his fucking nerves.
He described going to Disney World and people like walking up to him with a big smile on their face, just saying the N word to him, and they're like, "Huh?"
Well, once he ran that skit, everybody took that as a pass to say it because it's like, I'm just quoting the show. Isn't that crazy? Did you see that skit with the nigga? I was like, wow, this is just everywhere.
Yeah.
So his decision, like, yeah, this went the wrong way, and people are using my comedy. I'm not doing this because I felt like that sometimes.
Yeah, no, that shit backfired in ways that he probably never imagined.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he was educating the people out there.
Right. And they just took it like, oh, I got a free pass.
Yeah.
A loophole in the system.
Yeah. But no, Dave Chappelle is great, man. Dave Chappelle is awesome. But, we got on this because he's in Saudi Arabia. And he said, somebody told me, y'all can tell me if this is true or not. They said that, he said there's more free speech here in Saudi Arabia than there is in America. And I was like, come on,
That's
man.
sounds like the setup for a punchline.
Maybe it is.
I'm
You can look it up.
looking up the quote.
And that's why I'm trying to say I don't know for sure because I didn't see it. Somebody sent me that. All I know is that we are honoring, I ain't gonna say no names, but we are honoring a person because he had the free speech to say the most vile things. Mm-hmm. He said a lot of crazy shit, and now he's being honored as a patriot.
Right.
And and it's all on. A lot of it is on the stand of free speech.
Right. But now you get punished if you say his name.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk. All right, what you want for that?
Don't dance around it.
Yeah, and he also talked shit about Charlie Kirk, justifiably so there. But yeah, it's easier to talk here than it is in America. It was what I thought. It was about the Middle East.
Okay. Like I said, there's ways to put that to the test, my friend.